Are you struggling in mixed doubles? Well, I have 3 tips that will improve your game right away. Pickleball lovers, strap in.
Does this look familiar? Top right hand corner, alpha male, pinch in middle, and making you look bad, right? Let's see that in slow motion. That's BK from BK Pickleball. He is a 5-0, extremely good player, and he's making me look bad. How do we turn the tables? And that's what this video is about.
So think about this. The male partner basically knows you're going to target the female. So let's go at the male, and these 3 tips have to do with that. Number 1, return deep corner to the male. This will make his 5th shot a lot tougher because the male is really creeping towards middle, thinking you're returning to her, right? So he can cover her. Another thing this does, it gets him out of position even if he hits a decent drop. He's coming to the kitchen this way, right? Then we can go behind him the following shot.
BK does this extremely good to me, right? He returns deep to the male because I'm trying to pinch middle from the baseline. Maybe pinch middle isn't the right term. But you could see it's pretty well illustrated in this scenario. So try this in a tournament, return deep to the male. It's going to change your life.
That's a great point, Joey. Most people think return to the female in mixed doubles pickleball, but I say return deep to the male. Deep. Really deep to make him hit a tough backhand. It causes errors. It also takes him out of position for that 5th shot. And they'll be scrambling the rest of the match and you win. Number 2, go behind the male, medium paced. It could be a deep dink or it could really hit him right here, right? But he's really creeping towards that middle. So if we go behind him and make him bend over slowly, we can win more points.
This is extremely well illustrated in this example. Slow dink, deep, behind the male because he's pinching middle. It works. If you do this a couple times in a tournament, you really get the male not to cheat over on the female side. Then this opens up different types of speed ups as well. In turn, the female will have to cover middle more, which makes that dink out wide to her side a lot more effective as well. I know.
Hitting behind the male slowly is one unorthodox way to win a mixed doubles tournament. Basically a deep dink out wide or slower speed up, right? Because what's he guessing? Because he's really pinching middle, paddle up, probably trying to protect the lady. So if you go deep here, right? Building on that, a slower speed up here may work as well, right? So either deep dink out wide, slower speed ups work because he's guessing you're speeding it up faster to the female partner. Number 3, you're going to think I'm really dumb for saying this. And you're going to say, I know that already. Lob from the kitchen across the male's weak shoulder. This causes chaos. Too many times I see people lob, the male has an easy overhead to put it away. But if you lob cross court, across the male's weak shoulder meaning here, right? Get him to do this. It's going to be extremely effective because it's going to work. If you do it right, it's going to work and you're going to win more games.
This is an example of a lob from the kitchen. I'm in the top right hand corner. I just did this morning. I'm with my student Jenny. We're playing at Pear Park. And let's put that in slow motion. I disguise it as a dink. Now, if the male was on the other side, I would have thrown it up over his left shoulder. However, if you're playing this side, you would throw it up more over the lady. And it obviously depends, right? Who has the better overhead in a mixed doubles tournament? Sometimes it is the lady and the man's weaker. So you have to make those changes when you're playing. But as a general rule, I would recommend this highly.
Lob cross court to the female. This causes confusion. The female usually has a less powerful overhead than the male. So really disguise it as a dink and then throw it up cross court, causes confusion, gets them to argue. And honestly, chaos on the other side of the court is always good for you. Another tip I would give if you're in a mixed doubles tournament is deep dink middle. Get your opponents to argue, and that's what you want to really ruin that relationship.
Jenny is my student. She's in the bottom left-hand corner. She dinks middle, and that's what she says, right? The partners argue, and that's what we want to happen in a mixed doubles tournament. Deep dink middle, preferably a lot of topspin, and it's extremely effective. It's going to work. It's going to make you a better player, and you're going to win more games.
Putting the female in front of the female prevents the male from constantly attacking her. On top of that, if he attacks her, he has to go cross court, which allows your male partner on your side to really get involved for that counter as well. It also opens more angles up for you, and you have a better percentage of winning the point. So female across a female all the time. Stacks of the females in front of the female, and this will really help your chances in a mixed doubles tournament if that male partner is really being aggressive.
This is a genius tip. We do it in this example, right? Woman against woman. And I don't hear a lot of coaches say this. Now you'll have to stack to make it work, right? But if the man is really attacking the woman, I would recommend you try this. Woman in front of woman, lady in front of lady. It really does change the dynamics of a match, and it makes your opponents think, and that's when they make mistakes. And this is another cool shot that you can try, right? If the alpha male is really pinching middle, a slower speed up, just like that, does work. It's well disguised, right? I love this shot and this example, actually, because if you take a look in slow motion, she holds it to the very end. It looks a lot like her dink cross court, and she can speed it up down the line. So by holding that shot to the last second, it's very tough for your opponents to pounce on that shot. One other thing, a slower speed up down the line is to the opponent's high backhand, which makes it tougher for them to generate power, as opposed to if you hit it a lot harder and it's easier for them to block back.
Pickleball lovers, do you have any other tips for mixed doubles that will help others improve that game? Leave it in comments, please subscribe, and don't forget to have a good day, always.